This contractor appears at the top of the local Google results. But when I asked ChatGPT which AC repair company it would recommend in the same city, it selected a different business. That means you can win on Google Maps and still lose the recommendation inside AI search. And that visibility gap can become another source of missed calls and lost jobs for local contractors. To find out whether ChatGPT, Gemini, and other AI tools can find and verify your business, use the free AI Visibility Audit linked in the description. Now let me show you why contractors become invisible even when their Google ranking looks strong, and where the visibility gap begins. It shows what the system is missing. Google Maps visibility and AI visibility are not the same. Maps ranks local listings. An AI assistant builds an answer. The systems may use some of the same information, but they evaluate different evidence and can choose different winners. Maps focuses on location, category, reviews, proximity, and profile strength. AI also needs to understand the business, connect it to the customer's request, compare web evidence, and decide whether the information is consistent enough to support a recommendation. Ranking well in Maps does not guarantee confidence in AI search. Here is the real Google search used in this example: AC Repair Arnold, Missouri. Google returns a local result set with several contractors and a map of the area. Trahan's Southern Air appears in the top visible position. Bush Heating and Cooling and Classic Air Care appear underneath it. On this screen, Trahan's has clearly won the most prominent local placement. From a traditional local SEO perspective, that top position is extremely valuable. A customer searching Google may click, call, request directions, read reviews, or visit the website of the first business shown. But this ranking only tells us who Google placed first in the local results. It does not guarantee that an AI assistant will recommend the same company when a customer asks who to hire. Now look at the same customer need inside ChatGPT. I did not ask for a random list or directory. I asked which AC repair company in Arnold it would recommend using current web sources, and asked it to explain the choice. That turns the search into a direct recommendation about who the customer should hire. ChatGPT led with Classic Air Care. It supported that choice with review volume, emergency availability, service range, and suitability for someone needing fast help. It explained the evidence supporting that decision. The business at the top of Google did not receive the top AI recommendation. The Map Pack winner was not the recommendation winner. Customers who trust the AI answer are more likely to call the recommended business first. The winners can differ because Google Maps and AI search solve different problems. Maps ranks local businesses using the query, location, and local ranking signals. AI gathers sources, interprets the evidence, compares the businesses it understands, and forms a written recommendation. To form that answer, AI may combine information from Google business profiles, company websites, customer reviews, directories, local articles, and other indexed sources. It gathers those sources, interprets the evidence, and turns it into an answer. The result will not always be perfect, but the business with the clearest information is easier to understand, compare, describe, and recommend. The first visibility signal is service clarity. A contractor may have a Google Business Profile category that says HVAC contractor, but that description is broad. An AI system needs enough detail to connect the business to the customer's actual request. Suppose someone asks who provides emergency AC repair in Arnold. Your website and supporting profiles should clearly confirm that you provide emergency AC repair, that you serve Arnold, and that customers can contact you for that service. A weak service page may only list general terms such as heating, cooling, or HVAC. That leaves the system guessing about the exact problems you solve and whether your company is the right match. A stronger page explains the service, the symptoms customers may notice, the equipment you work on, the areas you serve, and what happens after someone contacts you. The clearer and more structured that information is, the easier it becomes for an AI system to connect your company to a specific customer need and confidently include it in a recommendation. The second signal is location confidence. Many contractors say they serve an entire metro area, but their online presence only provides strong evidence for the city where the office is located. If you want to be recommended in Arnold, Fenton, Kirkwood, Chesterfield, or another target city, the web needs credible connections between your business, your services, and those locations. That evidence can include useful service area pages, completed project examples, customer reviews that mention the city, chamber, or trade listings, and consistent location information across your profiles. The goal is not to create hundreds of thin pages that simply swap out the city name. That adds volume without adding proof. The goal is to show that you genuinely work in those communities. When your website, reviews, directories, and project evidence all point to the same service area, the system has more confidence that you can actually serve the customer asking the question. The third signal is reputation context. A large review count is valuable, but AI does not only see a number. It can interpret what customers repeatedly say about the business. Do the reviews mention AC repair, emergency response, furnace replacement, technician professionalism, same-day availability, or the city being served? Compare two profiles. One may have hundreds of reviews, but most comments are generic. Another may have fewer reviews, but they are recent, mention specific services and locations, describe the outcome, and receive useful owner responses. That second profile gives the system more context. Review volume still matters, but repeated, specific evidence helps an AI assistant understand what the company is known for. A contractor can have a strong star rating and still be difficult to recommend when the reviews do not clearly connect the business to the service the customer needs. The fourth signal is outside confirmation. A business praising itself on its own website is not the same as other sources confirming that it exists, serves the area, and has a credible reputation. Third-party sources can reinforce those facts. That may include a chamber listing, a manufacturer-authorized dealer page, a trade association, a local news mention, a community sponsorship, or a respected industry directory. These should not be treated as random backlinks collected to manipulate rankings. Their real value is confirmation. They help verify the business, its location, its services, and its legitimacy. Quality matters more than quantity. A few credible sources that consistently describe the same business can be more useful than weak profiles with incomplete or conflicting information. Outside confirmation gives the system more reason to trust that the company is real, active, and relevant to the customer's request. The fifth signal is consistency. AI compares information across multiple sources, so conflicting details create uncertainty. If your website, Google profile, and directory listings show different names, phone numbers, hours, or services, the system must decide which version is correct. Those contradictions reduce confidence and make the business harder to verify. Your business name, phone number, service area information, hours, services, and locations should agree across the sources that matter. This is especially important after a name change, office move, new location, or ownership transition. Old listings can create competing versions of the same company. AI visibility also requires correcting outdated information so the web describes one clear, consistent, and verifiable business. This is where many contractors make the wrong move. They add AI search phrases everywhere, publish articles, create weak directory profiles, and assume more pages create visibility. That usually creates more noise, more conflicts, and more information for the system to sort through. That approach misses the point. The goal is not to flood the web with more words, pages, and weak profiles. The goal is to make your business easy to understand, easy to verify, and easy to connect to the customer's question. Clear evidence beats content volume. More content does not produce more leads when the underlying business information is vague, outdated, or inconsistent. Here is a simple 5-minute test you can run today. First, search your highest value service and target city on Google. Second, ask ChatGPT which company it would recommend for that same service and location. Third, ask Gemini the same question. Use identical wording each time, record every result, and compare the answers. Record which businesses appear, how they are described, and which sources support the answers. Then inspect the gaps. Does the AI misunderstand what you do? Does it fail to connect you to the city? Does it rely on a competitor's stronger review evidence or outside confirmation? Also notice whether your business appears but is described incorrectly. The purpose is not to prove that one answer is permanent. It is to reveal what the system can currently find, understand, and verify. That tells you where the visibility problem begins. If your business is missing from AI recommendations, fix the foundation before creating more content. Start with your business identity. Then improve your service pages, service area evidence, review context, and outside confirmation. Every higher-level signal depends on accurate information underneath it. First, make sure your business information is consistent. Second, improve your highest-value service pages. Third, build evidence for the cities you serve. Fourth, improve the quality and recency of your reviews. Fifth, earn outside confirmation. Build evidence the system can understand, verify, and recommend. Contractors have spent years fighting for Google Maps rankings, but the customer journey is changing. Some customers will still search Google. Others will ask ChatGPT, Gemini, or another AI assistant to choose for them. Winning only one of those environments leaves a visibility gap. And the business that receives the recommendation is the business most likely to receive the call. Get your free AI Visibility Audit and see whether ChatGPT and other AI tools can find, understand, and recommend your business. Use the link in the description, or visit morelocalleadsnow.com/GMB Visibility Fix. Find the gap before your competitor gets the next call.